Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm glad to see you all here and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk about very important things for immigrants and tips you should know about when you're immigrating to Canada or this is just your first days. So we will talk about banking in Canada, about CRA and about reference. So let's get started. So first I would like to discuss banking in Canada. Generally, I'm really happy how the things are going on here and how the bank system is working. So when you are immigrating to Canada, you will definitely need to open your account. This will be or checking account or saving account, so you will get a debit card. But one more important thing that you will need to know and you will definitely need to have, this is credit card that will help you to build your history, because when you will be renting your apartment or when you will buy a car or buy a house, everyone will check your credit score. So it's really important to have a credit card and to use a credit card. For me, there is few banks that I really trust and I would also recommend to you. One of them is TD Bank. This is the one I'm using, and also one more very popular bank is RBC. There is also still some other banks, but I don't really have any information about them, and mostly all of my friends are using these two banks, so that's why I decided to talk only about this one. So I used a TD Bank and I have my saving account, I have my checking account, I have my credit card, and one more thing that I would highly recommend you to open a TD investment account. This will give you some opportunity to gain some profits if you decide to go with mutual funds or you decide to go with a direct investing. I really think that if you have some extra money on your account that you are not going to use for at least a year or more, I think money should work on you, and they don't need just to stay at the account, that's it. So if you can invest them and to gain some profit, why not do that? I personally opened and my husband too, we have both TD investment account that help us to gain some profit from the investing that we do. One more also very important thing that you maybe will get shocked, but I did. This is the using of checks. Yes. I saw it, this is only in the movies, so check was not really popular like in the Europe, but here checks will be required in most cases. Like for example, if you want to give the deposit for your apartment rent, or for example in Toronto they are more even popular than in Halifax. For example, for my current rent, I gave my landlord the checks for each month, like for example for a year, so I gave her 12 checks. Or for example, if I want to book an elevator, I need also to give them a check. So this is something that you should know, and if for example you are in the bank and there is a possibility to take or order checks, please do this, because you will definitely need some checks in your life in Canada. One more very cool thing that I really like here is the e-transfer. So this is just like you go to your app. Yes, and all the banks are having their own app. So you just go to your app, put the email that is linked to account, the person you are transferring the money, and that's it. So you will just, in 2 clicks, you can send any amount of, not any, there is still a limit, I think, or maybe $2,000 or $3,000 But yes, you can just in 2 clicks you can send money to whom you want. So this is really easy and really convenient thing. And also one more thing that was very surprising for me, this is a joint account. So for example, me and my husband have the same account. We have 2 cards, but we have this joint account that we can easily transfer money between those accounts, or can check what is my husband is buying or how he's spending the money. So yes, this is really cool thing that I also enjoy. And one more thing, if we are talking about TD Bank, they also offered you the home insurance that you will need, that is required, and the car insurance. I used now the TD car insurance, and this is really easy to set up. So just like few questions from the advisor, and that's it. They will send you the contract, and pretty easy. So yes, I can also recommend you TD car insurance. And now let's move to the references. In Canada, references is really important. If you're looking to find a job, each employer will require you to give some names or emails and phone numbers of your previous employers, or they could require the reference itself. So if you are still located in your country, please make sure you have a very good relationship with your current or previous employer, because you will need a reference from them. Or if you have an opportunity to take upfront the electronic version or a PDF version, doesn't matter, please have it, because employer will require this document. And one more case where you will need a reference is for your rent. So if you're renting an apartment, they will check your credit score, remember this. They will also ask you to provide some bank statements just to show and to prove that you have money on your account. And they will need a reference from your previous landlord. So this is something that you also should consider of. And just to sum up, the reference is really important in Canada, and you should work on your personal brand, let's call it like this, right? So you should behave yourself very good when you are renting an apartment, or you are working with some employer, but make sure you have a good relationship. Even if you think that this is just for a couple of months, please make sure that your employer will give you the best reference, because this could increase your chances to get a better job. And now please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. And the last point I would like to talk is the taxes. Here in Canada, taxes is something that everyone should do, and every person in Canada should file their taxes each year. Usually you can start filing your taxes starting like from January 1st till April 31st. So this is I think it's pretty good period of time, and they are giving you a lot of time to prepare your taxes and to file. Honestly, this is a little bit complicated things, and if your level of English is not good enough, I would encourage you to go and find people who can help you to file your taxes. It could be like accountant, it could be the bookkeeper. There are also available free clinics that helping you to file your tax, and if you're using some immigration services, they could also help you to file your tax. I personally do it with the tool, it's called TurboTax. So this is a free tool that you will need to register, and you can use to file the taxes. They also offer you some plans like pay $20 and you will get some extra tips and extra help, or pay $40 and it will save you all the information that you can use from your previous year. So this is really good and smart tool that help you to file everything that you need and not to forget anything. And make sure you register for your CRA tax account, as when you're using some tools, it will just have a link and it will upload all necessary information. And one more thing that you will definitely need, just maybe first thing that you should do when you move to Canada, is to do your social insurance number. And please make sure you keep it very privately, and nobody could ask you about to show their insurance number, except some cases, but the organization who gives you this social insurance number will provide you all the necessary information. So this is basically everything I would like to cover in this video. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Write down in comments below anything you want to ask me. And again, thank you for watching until the end. And do not forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So have a great day. Bye bye.